That mic fucked up. Oh, I swear I don't listen to that nigga Lucci. You don't listen to Lucci? No.
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
You ready, bud? Yeah, I'll wait on you. Who, Q? What are you doing?
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Into a double team.
Intercepted.
Picked off at the 49. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
I don't know why I ain't do this when he was gone.
Well, partner, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage, you just want to give yourself a nice, simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And Shazier coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Man, that was wide open.
So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
You done fucked up there.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Stephon Tuitt. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Back deep for the Steelers, Antonio Brown. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back at the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP. 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game. Not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game and, of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, gain of 13.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential. But I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back. But now I get a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now Roethlisberger on first down. A screen to Bell. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
Shift together here from the D-line. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 6 there on first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2.
Doing a fucking blitz in the inside. How in the fuck he run in the inside?
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
I don't like this thing,
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Out left side here to Bryant. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he rifles one incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. 3rd down here.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. That will be caught by James. The big tight end has a Steeler touchdown. Jesse James, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell on now to kick this one away. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl, but 3rd MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
He go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999 when he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Second down, Dalton. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. First and 10 for Dalton. Airing one out for Boyd. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's that usual shit.
They give him a gain of 38. Now Dalton with a first and 10. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And it'll be Dalton again. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it?
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. On third down, Dalton.
Oh,
he's sacked back around the 28. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. And Bullock will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
They tried to get my shit blocked
so it goes
right
down
there.
as an 8th-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
This is taken at the 3. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year, and they totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Geno Atkins with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
That's what I'll be saying.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And this is taken at 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. But before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what he did for the Rams when they went from last in the league in scoring to leading the league in scoring and winning a division title. And how about the New Orleans Saints? Rookie of the Year, offense and defense. Alvin Kamara on offense, Marshawn Lattimore on defense.
Again, it's Mixon. And some room to work. Space to maneuver at the 40. Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, man,
it's intercepted.
You son of a bitch. This motherfucker, I didn't know he was supposed to be a play fake. You bastard.
Late in this first half. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be resigned, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs?
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, right and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
This is halftime. We ain't getting no more yards.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And he's going to go down again. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So the sack, and now a third and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Second down following the run. Dalton on the draw to Mixon. And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Why not?
Snap came and won. Now here's Dalton.
Oh,
looking for great.
Man, they cheated. It was supposed to be an out man. They cheated. That wasn't even around.
35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A gain of 3, second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bryant. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The reception good for 7. It's third down. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And the Steelers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Final minute now of the third quarter. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. This one complete. Right side to McDonald. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete.
Yeah, right.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And this seemingly endless drive continues. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning
Kirk
point
Patrick, baby. Kirk Patrick, baby. Choke cats, baby.
He's at the 30, the 20, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
On second down, it's Bell. Finds an opening past the 40. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Do my eyes
deceive me? Work through that middle like this, bro. They perfect.
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offense.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Kevin Minter not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. On second down, Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep over. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh,
and
that's perfect.
Dropped it
Touchdown.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured
touchdown
an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
Anybody else
certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. throw. Now a desperation throw. That's going to be caught for loss for a Bengal touchdown.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
They'll try and run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Oh, them motherfuckers, man. They be perfect, man.
Short.
He was in there.
And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. Bullock out now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll look to throw. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. Pass the 20. And he's going to take it in.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Antonio Brown, 47 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he fires one incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete.
Oh, they Get the fuck out of here, man. They cheating. Fuck this man shit, man. They cheating.
So back-to-back incompletions now, third and
That was
10
a brilliant pass. This nigga caught it, and then they said he did caught it, then he caught it again, and started running, and they ain't had it.
The first down. That's what's vital to them.
And some changes here as the D-line separates them. Back to throw.
That ain't pass interference?
It's intercepted.
Man, he hit him before the ball got there.
And a terrific return as
Oh,
he
they
takes this thing all the way
perfect.
down near the 20-yard
They perfect, blood. That was you hit him for the ball got there.
You're in the 2-minute drill, trying to get your guys down the field, and
Damn.
they're going to go up just short. As this is definitely
That's
not his
raw.
best throw, and
Good
it'll
shit.
wind up being intercepted.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw.
But you ain't gonna score though.
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
But you ain't gonna score though.
Picked off by the linebacker, Kevin Minter. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
You definitely ain't gonna score though.
Late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches,
You thought it was sweet.
why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
Still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Back to throw.
Oh, man, how he throw it behind him, man? They perfect.
And he brings it back.
Do it. They made me throw it where the fucking defensive guy was. They be perfect,
That's
man.
twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Jukes by at the 20. Had a nice broken tackle and then brought down right around the 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Roethlisberger to throw.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Vontaze Burfict in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight. And the Steelers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. He completes it to Bryant. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
You ain't scoring, man.
On 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Right.
And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the
He
slow.
caught that for
Did you trust the forecast?
He caught that for a touchdown for sure.
But when I saw just a big blob of
It was
rain on the
weird
radar,
because
okay, let's
I was running with the ball, and then I found out I didn't catch it, and then that shit right there too.
That rain can affect us as well, though not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I let him get too many passing yards and too many rushing yards.
Yeah.
No, shit, I can stop him easy. Yeah, I did a new defensive playbook. I ain't like it. There's too many blitzes in there, but it's leaving open running holes. I ain't like that. You want to play again? Or you want to get on 2K?